Well, today is my recap of how I think I did on the Pantry Challenge. As you know, I did the Pantry Challenge with Joan over at Rise and Shine Suburban Homesteading, Edie over at Edie's Adventures, and Kim at A Girl on Her Phone. And I showed you my video at the beginning of the month how well I did. I didn't film how my cupboards look now because I don't really see that it made that much of a difference as far as... I did make a difference. I shouldn't say that it didn't, but I don't think it's really quite evident. As far as my proteins, I still have 2 strip steaks and I have 1 round steak left. And I think I have 1 pound of burger left. So I did really well on the meats. I ate, I don't know, remember I told you at the beginning of the month how much chicken I had? We ate a lot of chicken. But I was kind of versatile with it, so it wasn't like monotonous. So we ate the chicken, we ate most of the beef, and so I got rid of my freezer. Sorry about that. Got a hair in my mouth. How did I get a hair in my mouth? Certainly not for my long hair. Anyway, so my freezer outside, we still have our pot pies because I really wasn't that big of a mood for pot pies. I did have my pizza. We did have the pizza. I had bought some, not pizza. They're not like, oh, I don't know what they were called. They're like little tiny little square pizza dip things. I know that there's a better name for them, but I can't remember what they were. Like a snack, kind of a pizza snack, like a pizza roll, I guess, but it wasn't really like a pizza. But anyway, we had those. We didn't like them. We did eat them for dinner one night. We had like an appetizer kind of dinner. We had those. We had some cheese sticks because we had the mozzarella sticks in there. We had that, and then we had some potato skins. We had that as a meal one day. Those I really liked. Those are, I know Joan is like rolling over because they're like so many ingredients that you don't know how to pronounce them. But you know what? It still tasted pretty good. I know it didn't do my body any good, but it was, But, and as much as I love the DiGiorno pizzas that I have in the freezer, they are good, but it's just something about having a pizza delivered. It really did make the difference on that. As far as the soups in my cupboard, in my pantry itself, I did use a couple soups in recipes. We did have soup and grilled cheese sandwich. We had tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches for dinner one night. So I got rid of some of my soups. And then, but I still have lots. And then in my refrigerators where I really noticed the difference, I don't have that many cheese sticks. I don't know if you remember the drawer I had full of cheese. I don't have that many. I don't have that much cheese left. I don't have any vegetables left at all. I think I have 2 apples and 2 oranges and 1 grapefruit left. My carrots are gone. My lettuce is gone. My tomatoes are gone. I still have some eggs because I told you I bought a couple dozen eggs last week. This past week, I didn't have to do any grocery shopping at all because I had bought extra eggs and extra milk last week. Still stayed within my budget. And so I think I did really well with that. I allotted myself for my portion of the meals. I had put aside $80, and I ended up at the end of the month spending $72.35. So it can be done. I, on the average, usually spend, I would say about $150 to $175 a week. Just buying stuff to replace stuff that I don't need to replace, and then I go in there and it's expired, and then I end up throwing food away, and it was... So this was nice. I really did like doing the challenge. I liked it so much that I'm going to continue on with the challenge portion of the still eating the book, because I still have stuff in my freezer that I can eat. I still have stuff in my pantry that I can use, and I just need to get some fresh fruits and vegetables is all. But I did like that portion of the pantry challenge. What I didn't like about the pantry challenge is I do not like doing a menu plan. I resented it every week. I know that's terrible. Joan had told us, we have our own rules. You can follow your own rules. You don't have to do it. But I knew that the other 3 were doing it, and so I kind of felt obligated in a way to do it. And I thought it would really help me stay on track. And for the most part, Yeah, it didn't. It really. I mean, it kept me on plan as far as knowing what I had in the refrigerator, in the freezer, and the refrigerator, and that as far as I was going to have the chicken or the hamburger or whatever. But for my, I didn't. I don't really eat lunches, so I don't know why I planned a lunch every day because I'm not really big on lunches. I have a bigger breakfast or a brunch, whatever you want to call it, when you eat at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon as your first meal. That's what I had. But as far as the menu plan was about the only thing I didn't like. What I honestly didn't like, but what I didn't need to do was I did miss eating out. I did miss getting carry out. I did miss like just sitting here thinking, what's for dinner? Why don't we just run to Burger King? Or what's for dinner? Why don't we go get a sub? Something like that. That part of the challenge was very hard for me. That was very difficult, but I managed. I did do it. And I'll be honest with you, tomorrow I'm probably going to get a Jimmy John's. It's just, I have a coupon. They even sent me a coupon for a free sandwich. I guess they missed me. They were, where are you, Sandy? Why aren't you here? So, but the eating out, I have gift cards that I got for Christmas for the Olive Garden. I got some from the Outback. I got one, and I probably could have used them because it wasn't like taking money out of my budget or anything like that. But I was really trying to be true to the pantry challenge as far as eating from the pantry. And, but I did miss eating out. That part of it was hard for me. But like I said, I have so much food left that I'm going to try to continue it on in February. It was nice not have to spend a lot of money on food. It gave me a realization on really how I kind of waste money on food because I buy food that I don't need and then I end up throwing food away, and that's just totally wasteful. So it was an eye-opening experience for me in that regard. It really was. I just... I did like that portion of it. I liked the portion where I was saving money. So, number one on the list that I didn't like was the menu planning. And number two was take it or leave it, but is not eating out. That was hard. That was really, if you watch me, I like to eat out a lot. So, and I did lose weight during the month. I lost, every week I had a loss in January, except for this past Monday I had stayed the same, which to me, I think is still considered a loss. Not a tremendous loss this month, but I had a loss each week. And that was because I wasn't eating out. And I know that. But I'm looking forward to trying it again in February. I'm probably not going to do like as diligently as I did in January, but I'm going to try to eat from my pantry and my freezer as much as possible. But all in all, if Joan and Kim and Edie wanted to do it again next January, I'm on board. And even if they want to do the menu planning, I'm on board. I would do it. But it was an eye-opening experience for me, and I'm glad I did it. So how did you guys do on your pantry challenges? Because I know that Joan, Edie, and I weren't the only ones that were doing it. I'm sure other people were doing it, but I'm just kind of curious how you did too. So let me know in the comments below. Make sure that you go in the description box and go on each one of their links and go over them and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to their channels and go over and visit their wrap up of the month and leave them a comment also, because YouTube bases a lot of how they promote your videos on how many likes you get, how many views you get. A lot of times people don't like to make a comment, but it doesn't take that much just to hit that like button, because they look at that too. They just hit the like button. A lot of times people don't want to leave comments. Just leave an emoji. Just something that shows that you're active with the channel. And that's true with Joan, Edie, and Kim's channel. Do the same thing. If you go over to their channel and you don't really want to say anything, just at least hit the like button, or just leave leave a smiley face with the glasses, the little emoji. If I can find one, if I can put one here, I'll put it right here. If you don't want to leave a comment on their videos, at least put the little thing, and then they'll know that you came from my channel. How's that sound? But yeah, it was an eye-opening experience. I really enjoyed doing it. So like, comment, and subscribe to my video. Go over to their videos, like, comment, and subscribe to them, and leave a little emoji if you don't want to leave a comment. So check me out on my daily vlog. Don't leave me just because the pantry challenge is over. Stay with me and see what we got going on in February. Talk to you guys soon.